What's up guys, this is Dax, and in this video today I wanted to share 5 daily hacks to help you step out of your comfort zone and grow at a faster pace and just take shit on, okay? What I've realized, and these are things that I have actually done, these are things that I do on the daily in order to make growing my main priority and not such a struggle, okay? Because a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone, you know, that's how you grow. And a lot of that comes to a mindset shift. If we can shift our mindset, we can step out of our comfort zone and we can grow at a way faster rate than you would ever think would be imaginable. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to share with you is something that I learned from Tony Robbins. It's called priming, and the whole concept behind this is to shift your mindset from wanting comfort to wanting uncomfortable situations and developing a habit in that so that you get used to it and it's just regular. Okay, stepping out of the comfort zone is regular. So priming, the first thing you want to do first thing in the morning, wake up an hour early. Okay, set your alarm 1 hour early. That's a really simple way to step out of your comfort zone, just having 1 hour less of sleep. That's one way. A lot of people, they'll set their alarm and hit the snooze button and snooze button and snooze button. That's them staying in the comfort zone. When you jump out, even though it's a little uncomfortable, when you're up, right? If you can develop a habit of that, that's going to help you step out of your comfort zone easier, because it's not that it gets easier, but it's because you're developing that muscle. That's a muscle, and the more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you strengthen that muscle, and the more it is easier to get out of your comfort zone without it really being so uncomfortable. Okay, so priming. So wake up an hour early. Jump in a cold ass shower, okay? You might even want to jump in a hot shower and then flip it to cold, but the whole most important part of this is staying in a cold ass shower because it's uncomfortable. You don't want to jump in that cold because it's going to light you up. But you'll notice you're wide awake when you jump in that shower. You're wide awake. It shocks your nervous system. So it completely changes your nervous system from I want a hot, soothing, warm, comfortable, relaxing shower to I want this cold ass shower. It's gonna wake me up. I'm on my game. And that's actually what I just did before I jumped in and made this video. So you can see the effect. It woke me up really early in the morning. Okay, so the other part of this priming that I wanted to add is this has to do with your mindset. So after you jump out of the shower, first thing in the morning, you're gonna do 10 minutes of gratitude, and that's 3 minutes. What I like to do is 3 minutes of gratitude on things that I'm personally grateful for, really simple things. I try not to make it hard, but 3 simple things that I can really feel. And then I'll also do, after that 3 minutes is up, I'll do 3 minutes of prayer for my loved ones, for my customers and students, and for the people of the world. And then after that, I'll do 3 minutes of imagining what this project that's so uncomfortable for me to do would look like finished. So I'll imagine this video being done, or I'll imagine the tattoo being done today that I have later on that's scheduled. And that's really, really helped me out. It helps the entire day out. You know, how you start the day has a lot to do with what you can do in the day. Okay, so the second hack I want to get into is stop trying to avoid problems and start looking for a way to solve these problems and enjoy solving the problems, okay? While others are running from issues, you're embracing it and hitting it head on because you enjoy solving problems. If you want to become an entrepreneur, what an entrepreneur is a problem solver, okay? They look at what people need, what their problems are, and they create something to solve it, okay? So if you want to own a business, you want to be an entrepreneur, or you want to be an artist, you have to be a problem solver. And chances are, you already are a problem solver, more of a problem solver than you even give yourself credit for. Because when somebody walks in the shop and wants a tattoo, guess what? They got a problem. If they knew how to tattoo themselves, they would do it, trust me. If they knew how to pull out the design out of their head and put it on paper and tattoo it, they would do it on themselves, trust me. So you're solving their problems. So don't forget that. You already are developing this muscle of solving your problem. And in order to do that first tattoo on skin, I know how hard that is. That was you outside of your comfort zone 100%. So you're developing that muscle already if you're already a tattoo artist. So you got to remember that. You got to pat yourself on the back, and you got to do more of that, because the more you step out, the better you're going to get, the more you're going to grow, right? Okay, so third hack. Prepare the project to get done, okay? What I mean by this is, what I like to do is, I've noticed when I don't have all the details and I don't have a clear path of from start to finish of a project, maybe my YouTube videos or maybe a tattoo, I don't have the design done yet, it's kind of cloudy and I kind of put it off. Okay, I didn't really invest enough into it. But when you make a commitment, you invest to do stuff and prepare it, that's where it's just easier to get it done. So for example, you know, preparing more. Figure out everything you need to get done in this uncomfortable situation that you don't want to do. Figure it all out, get it clear, and the second part of this is put it all together and get ready. Put it where you're going to see it. So for example, what I'll do is I'll have my camera up, I'll have my lights up, I'll have my paper up for what I want to talk about, the topics and all that, if I'm going to make a video. So I'll have that all ready so that right when I walk into my filming room, boom, lights, camera, action, that's it. Okay, and same with a tattoo. I'll have it all prepared, I'll have my supplies set up before the client gets there, I'll have the design, I could have that created before as well, but I'll try to prepare everything I can so that when we step into the uncomfortable situation, I'm already prepared for it. It makes it a little bit easier, and it helps you just move past that problem and solve the problem, okay? So fourth hack, use rewards as initiative to complete the project, and use your why, okay? And the thing is rewards sometimes help us push through, okay? It's just a little bit more than what we're used to getting. So we reward ourselves on something that we care about. Maybe I'm going to spend more time with the family after I get this project done. Sometimes that will push you forward. It should push you forward to get the thing done. Also, and using your why, okay? Sometimes one thing you have to realize is if you are not finishing a project because you're afraid of failing, that's a fear. That's a fear of failure, and that also means that you're only focused on yourself, okay? You got to get out of my world, your world type situation and shift your mindset to something bigger, okay? If you have a fear, regardless of what it is, if you have a fear, you're focused on yourself. You're being selfish, okay? So it could be as simple as thinking about everyone else, about everyone this video is going to affect, and if everyone that this video could help in the world, or about your client. If you're uncomfortable about a tattoo, think about how your client would feel when you finish it, okay? If you're not thinking about yourself, you cannot have a fear. You can't have a fear for somebody else. You can only have a fear for yourself when you're thinking about yourself. So you want to avoid that fear. You want to actually solve the fear, not avoid the problem, but solve the problem. Stop thinking about yourself. Think about the entire, you know, your why or something bigger than yourself, and that's going to help you out. Fifth hack is just stop procrastinating, just get it done. I've found a lot of these issues, a lot of these things I don't want to do, I make in my head so big and so annoying and so I don't want to do them that I end up not doing them. But really, if I did it right when it came up to my mind, it's easy, it's simple, it's fast, and if I would do it, I wouldn't have to put it on my to-do list. And a lot of the times, we just make things a little more complicated than they are. So if we would just shut up and do it, rather than making excuses in our mind as to why we aren't doing it or why we should do it later, and we get it done now, everything becomes a little easier, okay? Develop the muscle of initiative and step out of your comfort zone and just do things. rather than procrastinate, rather than trying to make it perfect, because what perfect is a good excuse for being a procrastinator, and just do the damn thing, okay? And one last tip I want to give you on all these things. So we got the priming, we got stop trying to avoid problems and start looking forward to solving problems. And then we got prepare the project to get it done. And then we got use rewards as initiative and also your why as initiative. And then we got just get it done, stop procrastinating. So another tip I want to give you is build this stuff into your daily routine. Every day, build it into habits. And what you're going to find yourself doing is strengthening that muscle of stepping out of your comfort zone. And eventually, you're going to have such a strong muscle at doing that, that stepping out of your comfort zone becomes normal. It might not necessarily be easy, but you're almost comfortable with stepping outside of your comfort zone. So you're going to grow at a faster pace, and it actually will be easier because you'll be stronger, okay? So I hope this video will help you guys out there. If you like it, make sure you share it with somebody who might need to step out of their comfort zone, or comment below some more tips on how you step out of your comfort zone. I'm interested to hear them all, and it might help some other viewers. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my new book, The Savage Way. It's going to be in the links below. And if you got a question, make sure you hit the email address below, askdaxquestions@gmail.com. And if I like it, I'll answer it in a video. Cool. Take care.